Mama's Star can get this thing. I still got two. At least get a couple dubs.
One, two, three.
Matthew Stanford.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Stafford. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast,
You dead ass.
very
That's a
difficult.
fucking
Got to make
pick.
sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level.
He's got it on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Oh, I didn't even do that.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes.
Wow.
He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
That's cool.
He wants to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
The offense set for a first down play. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Fires left. Makes a connection. At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of running room. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining
Let's
up
take
to
our
tack one
position
more
right
onto
there.
that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
Getting some heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Oh, he just kicked him.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 7, Arizona State 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping.
He smashes his way through again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Stafford. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Fights off a defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're
Oh
hungry for
my God,
touchdowns,
that's
so they'll
mean.
try to move the chains on 4th and short.
That is
They
mean.
finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And he added the extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the 2nd quarter, they're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling with it.
Moving away from pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Finds his back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll take a shot. Fires and picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They'll go to the counter play. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Going up top on 1st down. Looking deep. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Delivers the contact. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Yo.
I put you on my team for Atlantic City.
What's that?
I put you on my team for Atlantic City.
The Nationals?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half.
For 9 men?
Yeah. So it's so far, like I'm just working
on the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half...
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Couldn't find find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
Where's that
Offense
blended
set
city?
on first down.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the handoff.
Yeah.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And oftentimes running backs love drop backs because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And the Sun Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touchdown, Arizona
Okay,
State!
back.
They take the lead with the 6.
Well, I don't have a 9-man team, so.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Yep.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard
I like
run.
playing linebacker anyway. Yep.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
You already know. Good looks. All right, back. Wow, 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 wow. That's the Nationals in Atlantic City. That's right.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that
You
just
gotta
needs
trust
to
the
kind of
offense.
get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get out of it.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Coming after it. Keeps looking downfield. He'll let one go down the right side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
He wants to throw it again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Oh.
And it's his 4th.
Why did it make me have to do that to throw the ball away,
You don't
though?
see this very often, but the big
It makes me do the fucking most. I'm trying to throw the ball away.
But how confusing is it?
Shut up, bitch.
Looks like they're rushing. They drop in coverage and make the big interception.
You
I
suck.
don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the
Okay.
football
Okay.
out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to
Hang
make
on,
the
tackle.
highlight reel for sure.
And a nice run there before the defense
Niggas
finally
that turn
makes the
their
stop.
mic on and off,
The big
chat.
pickup on first
I
down
don't
leaves
respect
them with 2nd and 1. The play action fake. Dances away.
Yeah, stupid. Let's go.
For the 4th time tonight.
Don't respect
it's
them.
an
We don't
interception.
respect them kind of niggas.
The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find
Yeah.
that, but they'll have it at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you
Come on, let me throw it.
Safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you've got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. They got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Yes, sir. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's an athlete, number 8. That guy right there. That guy's a good one. This is the struggle, man. I need better cards.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field.
Fumble. Oh.
Give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8.
My team's not even that good.
I never know if it's
I just need to get right. Fucking block. I don't have time.
That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
What is that?
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Trying to pick up a first down. The back goes in motion.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Good.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession late in the 4th. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
This offense has a 2nd down play.
A little more accurate. A lot of
Wide out in motion. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Finds a man on the right. Ripping through the defense. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the...
Fires deep toward the end zone.
This game, bro. What the fuck?
Shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This quarterback
open. Just let me throw it to him.
Make a jump play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things. Like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They keep attacking through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
No time for nothing. Like, look, he just put his head down and was by you, bro.
Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
This game is retarded.
It's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away.
Oh my God!
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Jordan. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
Stay up. Yeah.
Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Everybody has to be set. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5.
Let's go.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back.
And he's running in the open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take
He
the
didn't even
penalty.
let me make a tackle. He just
After
made
the
the
miscue,
tackle.
1st and 15 for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Scanning the field, it's Stafford. He'll take the deep shot.
Thank you.
And this will be
Come on.
picked off. A costly turnover in a tie
Come on.
game.
Come on.
Looking for more room.
Come on.
And after the pick,
Come on.
everybody going the other
Come
way,
on.
and he crossed midfield and got it to
Come
the
fucking
47.
on.
The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your pull.
And he's got it inside the 20. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Send him home with this one, man.
It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. They get the timeout, and the clock
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Come on.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be for the win.
Shit got blocked. Shit got blocked. Good shit, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I was about to make that shit too.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw at Stafford. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in his hands.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay, and now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
Quarterback will audible. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Oh,
and this one's picked off. A huge overtime.
Oh, shit. I just lost.
Bringing it back.
Unless I can get him. He's not getting him. Good shit.
Touchdown in overtime.
Keep it like that. You just beat him? That was my best receiver.
Stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's
Oh
right.
my
Go out.
God.
He doesn't. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver for good.